In jiu-jitsu, as a rule, we tend to like foot sweeps. Why? Because they don't require us to turn our back in the same way that a lot of power throws in judo do. So for instance, whenever we go for sasai, for instance, when we do a sasai here, we do rotate, but my chest and my partner's chest always stay the same orientation. Okay, if you contrast that with some of the major throws in judo, turn throws here, where I have to turn my back in one way or another, then if this throw fails, we've got big problems, right? Even if I hit it successfully, partially, sometimes from here, it's difficult for me to get my hand across to the opposite side. And in this transition, Carlos can come up to his knees. And even though I hit a successful throw, a lot of times you end up with back exposure, okay? So for that reason, we tend in jiu-jitsu to prefer, when we're doing takedowns, foot sweeps. We favor them a lot. It's easy for you to become comfortable with them because it's a lower risk throw. Now that said, you will have situations where you totally miss the foot sweep, even if you're trying for it. An example of this is kouchigari. So when we go kouchi, what we're trying to do most of the time is we're trying to get our partner, come back, we're trying to connect with our partner's foot here and either drag the foot towards us, okay, and then throw our partner here, or else block a weighted foot more like a kosoro gake, right? Yeah, kochigaki. Here, we're at block here, and we've got weight on the foot, and then oftentimes we'll pick the ankle and settle our partner down. But there are going to be times where you're trying kochi and you end up kind of whiffing on the foot, and your partner just takes a big step back. So here. So rather than setting your foot down and then trying to reset to another throw by starting out neutral, we can take that foot and we can plant it in between our partner's feet. So we missed our initial attack here, so we're just going to step our foot inside our partner's foot here. So when your foot goes between your partner's feet and your hamstring makes contact with their leg, you often can get an initial off balance here that sets their weight onto their right leg. From here you have a few good options. Let's take a look at a couple of them. So we're right versus right. Touch our partner's foot. From here, we take our leg and we bring it through. With Carlos's leg posted on the floor, it's very easy for us to now switch back to a kochi a second time. So you can get your partner's weight shifted onto that rear leg, and then you can go back into kochi. Another good option here, if we miss, is to step, and you have an uchimata. So you're going to bring your front foot to your back foot here, and then now you can lift, and settle your partner down, okay? A third good option off of this is, as we're moving, we miss, we take our big step, and we take a back step, either a back step with this left leg or foot to foot, and instead of going up underneath the way that we would for uchimata, from here we can step to the outside, and you have a version of taitoshi. What else, Sensei?
Back step uchimata?
Back step uchimata. Finally, we can clip. Sorry, one more time. We clip. We take this foot, and instead of stepping in between our partner's feet, we step it to the outside. When we step it to the outside here, we're going to take a giant back step with our left leg, and we're going to pull our partner around the corner. Here. As he goes, we have the ability to turn the hips, and then we can add the leg. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then you have your uchimata. So these are a few different ways of dealing with this problem of a missed foot sweep, in this case kouchigari. Rather than missing and then resetting, you can very often miss and then put yourself into a position for a very nice throw. Is that okay?
Very good.